Everybody, you already know what time it is. Welcome back to another Total Conflict show, Total Conflict MMA. Thank you for joining us as we prepare to watch some of the highest level of mixed martial arts talent in esports competition. We are live and alive, broadcasting from the city of Chicago in the heart of Illinois to fight fans around the world. This is Total Conflict MMA 17, CleaningTuba versus Strqin. Tonight, the Xbox division takes center stage as the dominant 5-0 reigning, defending. Oh, whoops, there we go with the volume again. I gotta stop doing that. The reigning and defending champion, Xbox champion CleaningTuba, looks to make another defense of his title against Strqin, who's stepping into the main event lights and familiar title territory, having been Season 1's champion. But before that, the co-main is also going to be a battle between two heavy hitters in the PlayStation division. K1 Deadpooly, a commentator for our Fight Night cards, and a devastating competitor, looks to take on the dark horse of TC, the ruler of Romero, WhimperingIann. We have a stacked card with some new names and old. This is promising to be a night of action and drama. Some players are still warming up. Some are lobbied and ready to bring the conflict. So if you're ready, we're ready. Tonight, you already know the commentary team. It's myself, Baron Von Jedi, and Pudgy. What is it? What's going on, everybody? How you doing, Pudgy? How are you, my friend?
Baron, my man, I appreciate you, man. Every Sunday to do this here with you, man. And I appreciate it. Everyone who always spends their Sunday mornings, afternoons, evenings, wherever you guys are at, to always come through and show us love here at Total Conflict, man. I'm doing all right, man. It's another interesting Sunday fights, man. I don't know if you caught any of the UFC fights from last night, but I'm excited, man, because my man Volkanovski retained that. He got that title back. The featherweight king is here, and I'm really excited for all of this to even happen, man. For just kind of going off by the main event, dude. We have CleaningTuba that is, you know, he's just been on a monstrous tear, but it looks like Strqin is ready to get that title back as well too, man. So it's stacked from head to toe, man.
100%. No, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's card, because just like you were saying, Pudgy, there are fights on fights announced for tonight. Starting off, you guys already know how these cards work. 10 fights for each Sunday night card, 5 prelims and 5 main card fights. Tonight we're starting off with a banger right away. Smokey versus What Remains of Khalil, if the What Remains of camp is even still around. Well, actually, both guys would be campmates at that point. But these guys are both interesting competitors that bring a lot to the scene, who have been on the Total Conflict scene for a long time. So they are looking to start off our card hot tonight. Viper versus Slink following that, and then Severin versus John Africa. I don't think it's John Africa anymore, though. I believe that we did have that fight replaced with K1 Bum, so it will be Severin versus K1 Bum. That should be a great fight. Zay versus James the Live following that, and then finishing off our prelims, Fee versus Joe Goldberg. Iconic Caden versus Easy Work is going to be starting off our main card here tonight. Linus, also known as Strictly Business, versus What Remains of Vuk, really? Is going to be... it is. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe it. All right, great. Well, we have check-ins from both fighters, so that's going to be a very, very good fight. Strictly business. Linus is going to be going up against Vuk. That's going to, or K1 Vuk now. That's going to be a excellent, excellent fight. Blink versus Stewie. Stewie was talking a little bit trash, saying that that he may have scared Blink away because we've been having a hard time getting a hold of Blink, but I think we got a hold of him now. So, oh, never mind. Nope, that's still up for debate. So, sounds like Blink versus Stewie is up for debate. Before we get into the co-main event, Deadpooly versus WhimperingIann. As you guys already know, I called him the ruler of Romero for a reason. It's because immediately in a tournament that we put on, WhimperingIann took Romero. What's his whole tag? Romero 64 or something. Took him out immediately. So that was he was a bit of a dark horse, and I think he holds that moniker well.
I'm sorry, Barry. Did you say Romero 64?
Yeah, whatever his
Romero 17.
Yeah.
Oh man, much love to Romero, man. That dude's a staple in the community, bro. Romero 64.
100%. No, there. No shame to no shade to Romero. But finishing off that being our co-main into our main event, but the fights that we're all here for. Your dominant champion, CleaningTuba versus Strqin. Pudgy, I think everyone has seen enough of the card. Everyone, frankly, has probably seen enough of you and me. These guys are, our first fight is already lobbied up, Smokey versus Khalil. So let's go ahead and get things pushed on over to them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I mean, it looks like Smokey is going with the Conor McGregor pick, and we're getting a Gian Silva pick. I mean, we just seen this man submit Bryce Mitchell last night, man, and I think that he may get a buff or something like that. I don't know if they still do that technically in this game. I'm not sure, but that man deserves a 4.5 because man, he really put on a boxing clinic against Bryce Mitchell, man. But hey, man, I mean, we're getting a digital version of what it could have been like against Conor. So
yeah,
I'm ready for this, man.
I caught a little bit of the fights last night.
Oh, they were spectacular.
Yeah, they were good. I unfortunately didn't catch Silva's fight, but I did see some highlights where he was blasting Bryce in the face, which I was thoroughly enjoying. So might have to go back and rewatch that. But for right now, as to like what you said, Pudgy, we do have this fight in front of us with Silva and McGregor being used by Khalil and Smokey. It's interesting to see Smokey. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, you know, Smokey brings a lot of wrestling and grappling awareness to the game. So, you know, he's usually going for the grappling pick. It's very interesting to see him with the striker this time, Pudgy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that Smokey just wants to just stand and bang. I don't think that he has any intention of trying to get this fight down to the ground. But if he needs to, Conor does have some kind of underrated striking. I'm sorry, not striking, but underrated wrestling. A little bit on the ground, not too elite, but enough to to at least try to get him out of a situation. But man, it just looks like Khalil's just staying really composed. He has to be kind of careful on his stamina, though. It is draining just a little bit, so I don't know what Silva's cardio is. Nice body combination there from Smokey. He's hacking him up there, Baron.
Yeah, he is. No, Smokey's doing very well in this fight. He's really kind of. It looks like he's really in the zone in this fight. He's avoiding shots. He did get tagged there with a teep, but he's doing well to land his own shots up high and down low. So look at this. God, what is happening?
Khalil has to be kind of careful, though. I mean, he's still, it's only the first round, but just has to be really, really careful of that stamina because I would say maybe at like 80% from what it looks like, maybe a little less than that. But Smokey's been doing a good job of just kind of going up top, down low, up top. See, Nice spinning back kick there. Just wearing down that stamina.
Yeah, I did like the calf kicks that are coming from Khalil. I think that those are going to be a tremendous tool throughout this fight. You know, Smokey is staying from from range, and he is bringing Smokey into his direction of movement. You know, so it's not Khalil, tracking Smokey. It's Smokey tracking Khalil. So if he can keep leading him into those calf kicks, into these shots, it could potentially force Smokey to do one of two things: either switch stances, which takes a lot of Conor McGregor's power away, or it forces him to wrestle, which is really not ideal for Conor McGregor. But that doesn't take anything away from Smokey. Smokey, if anybody is going to wrestle with Conor McGregor, it's Smokey.
Yep. You hit it right there on the head there, Baron. Exactly. If just for some reason, if Smokey needed to grapple for any reason at all, Smokey would be the one to do it.
Yeah,
But
100%.
I would say as far as like for this round one, I probably would give it to Smokey here. Just because I feel like he landed more significance. But then again, I don't know. There's a lot of clips here. So you never know, man.
No, I 100% agree with that. I think Smokey is walking away from that first round as the winner of that round. I mean, he was, Smokey has been showing a lot of improvement in the last couple of his fights, and a lot of that improvement is being shown in his stand up. He does get tagged and dropped there though.
Ooh. That was a nice one from Khalil, man. Now he gets him in a stag guard. Smokey's in trouble, man. Smokey's in trouble.
Oh, Smokey is getting hurt. Oh my goodness, he was able to find a moment to bridge the gap between safety and chaos, but man, that was looking absolutely rough. He's able to recover into half guard and find a little bit more safety for himself, but goodness, Khalil is just all over him.
Yeah, good denial there, man. I mean, this dude has literally over 3 minutes to work. I mean, oh my God, just raining down strikes.
Oh my goodness. The excellent wherewithal from Smokey to be able to avoid those shots and find movement in that chaos. That is elite level movement and player awareness.
I mean, Smokey right now he's doing a good job of just kind of standing on that backside, but so now he's rolling into side control, more of a dominant position there. I mean, Khalil right now, I mean, honestly, he can really ride out the rest of this round because he got the drop. He inflicted some nice heavy damage from that top mount, but now this is kind of scary.
Oh goodness, yeah. Now Smokey's on top, landing some heavy damage, and ends it with the elbow. Unable to posture back up before Khalil gets and regains half guard.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Now You Tap with a tremendous raid. We greatly appreciate you, family. You guys are joining us as we have a minute 22 on the clock of this second round with Smokey on top of Khalil in our first prelim fight of TC MMA 17.
For sure, man. Hey, man. Much love to my boy. Now You Tap. Appreciate you, brother.
Much better position for Smokey being on top, but he chooses to get back to his feet. Obviously, what you're going to want to do with the Conor McGregor pick, but for those of you that are joining us from Tap's stream, Smokey, if you guys don't know, is much more of a wrestler as a player. No cap blunt being Smokey. For him to pick the Conor McGregor pick is an interesting choice. Kind of surprising, I think, a lot of people tonight. But he's doing well with it, despite all of that. So, If you guys are also joining us for the first time tonight, the Discord link is up above, pinned in the chat. If you would like to get in on the violence, in on the conflict, that is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna go ahead and get in the Discord, start signing up. Signups go up as soon as the event ends, and we could start seeing you. You'll start from your unaired card, so you won't show up on the live card like these, but you work your way up, and then we'll start seeing you on these. If for whatever reason Sunday doesn't work out for you, we also do have Friday shows, so you have a higher likelihood of being on a live card there. But nice slip hook from Smokey starting off this third round, and a little bit of a pool party here, Pudgy.
Yeah, I mean that last round was, it was really interesting because both of these guys kind of had moments, right? But now this is the round that really matters here. Who kind of wants it more? I mean, Smokey did a really nice job of kind of doing that nice slip hook or slip uppercut or whatever that was that landed, and it just landed so clean. But Khalil, man, he's just doing really good, man. Really good.
Yeah, both guys. Oh, nice counter elbow there from Smokey. Both guys doing very well in the stand-up and in the ground game. Excuse me. In the grappling with 3:35 on the clock in this third round, and shout out to Versatile. He contributes a lot to Total Conflict, being one of the owners, and one of his biggest contributions is the matchmaking, and you can tell the matchmaking here is on point. These guys are very, very even.
Yeah, I mean, even just following up for the rest of the fights for the rest of the night, man. I mean, this is the first fight. I mean, it's just been exciting so far, man. I mean, both of these guys have just been, they've been damaging each other, man. And nice knockdown there for Khalil, man. He needed that.
Pudgy's gonna have to, Pudgy. Excuse me, Pudgy. Smokey is gonna have to defend the back take here. What is happening?
Yeah, there we go. I mean, right now Khalil's doing a good job of just kind of engaging a little bit more on the ground here, man. He did get that knockdown to secure, so even if we do go to our decision, maybe, but he's not trying to go into the judges at all, man. He wants to lock this in right now here, Baron.
Goodness, and that is what he has done. He has locked in a triangle choke. If he's able to get the triangle win, that would be absolutely amazing, because I don't think Total Conflict has seen any triangle choke wins yet, but that was a great submission planted in there from Khalil. And frankly, Pudgy, that's where I have said Khalil shines the most in his competitions. He puts up a hard fight.
That was nice
elbow drop there from Khalil, but he puts up a hard fight. But his best work is on the ground, and he'll catch you in a submission when you don't think he's going to.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I think Khalil really sealed the deal on this one, man. I mean, I know it's the last 10 seconds. Anything could always happen. Man, what a fight between both of these guys to end this, man. But I think Khalil did. I think he did enough to secure that, man. I mean, we're getting a little bit of no respect in the.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, wait. I don't know if he's saying no respect, no nice striking, no good game. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading that wrong.
I don't know.
But it looks like there's a little bit of beef that I see. But maybe they're just joking.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They says gotta troll my teammates a little bit. Yeah, so there you go.
It's all good in the hood, man. But it looks like it's going in the favor of Mr. Khalil.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, congratulations to what remains of Khalil. He was able to walk away with a victory after that. An excellent performance, frankly, from both guys. They were both doing very well throughout that fight, but Khalil was able to walk away with the victory, so congratulations to him. Many more fights that we have lined up for tonight, but we do want to take a quick moment to let you guys know that we are taking a week off after this card. So there will be no Fight Night card for the coming Friday, and there will be no There will be no TC MMA 18 this time next week. So please do not blow up my DMs about this. I will remind you guys more throughout this card. So, but with that said, but it's just 1 week, and then we'll be back. But you know, we got to give Verse you know, some breathing room. The guy needs a break. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into our next fight. I believe, what do we have here? We have Slink versus Viper. Is that what we had for the card? That's not what we had.
Yep.
For the card was Slink and Viper. It
Yep.
was Viper and Slink. Yeah, so Slink and Viper. All right, Cowboy. Well, let's go ahead and get things pushed on over to them. These guys are already lobbied up. We've got a Conor McGregor and a Edson Barboza at the lightweight weight class. Let's go ahead and
Oh, this isn't featherweight.
Excuse me, featherweight, not lightweight.
I got you, buddy. I know what you meant, because sometimes I look at the wrong shit too sometimes, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good in the hood, man. But I think what Viper's going to be looking to do here, man, what the keys to victory for this guy, use your leg kicks. Very speedy, very powerful. Take away the power of Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
And then the keys to victory for for Slink, just be aggressive.
Yes.
I mean, he is faster. I mean, I know that accuracy is crazy. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's around maybe like between 98 to like 100. I think even for this character. But yeah, that's going to be Viper's best weapon, leg kicks. Slink's best weapon, hand, speed, power.
Yeah, I think I think you're on the right track for that, Pudgy. I think Slink is I think you're right on the mark in terms of Slink needs to stay aggressive. He needs to stay in Viper's face and not allow him that space that he needs to apply those kicks that are so dangerous. But oh, big shots being delivered from both gentlemen.
Major. And he's already kind of inflicted a little bit of damage, probably a little bit on that nose there. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the cardio is for this version of Conor McGregor, but one thing's for certain, I would say, since he kind of has the breathing penalty, I would say for Viper to start landing some body combinations or body kicks.
Looks like that penalty has been able to recover, but it will come back as he gets tagged down the center again. But you know, I think so what I was saying is that, you know, Viper, his leg kicks, calf kicks, you know, things like that, these are all ideal, but he needs space to do that. And if Slink can keep that from happening, keep that space from happening, you know, it's going to make for a very, very difficult fight for Viper. You know, Viper is, I mean, he's got a great pick for a kickboxing fight, but you really, it's not always the most ideal to get, like, super in the pocket for a long time with Barboza.
Right. I mean, Viper also has to be kind of careful as well, too, because his stamina is not looking that good right now. I think it's probably at about maybe, probably going to say like 75%. So stamina advantage, speed advantage will go into favor of Slink. Yeah, just like that. It starts to add up. Oh my God, that right hand that put him down. Oh man, this might be it for Viper.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. He's holding on literally by a thread there, Baron.
Yeah, I mean, he escaped by the skin of his teeth. Slink gets back to his feet as he was able to roll over into sprawl. But man, this is, oh goodness. So almost caught him by surprise with the spinning attack, but you know, Slink was able to cover too much ground, and a hook ends the round, dropping Viper again. Not looking good for Viper.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you got knocked down twice in that round. Um, he's going to have to kind of play a little bit on the outside here. Um, he's not. He's see. He keeps trying to go up top. He's not utilizing any of the leg kicks. But man, this. Oh my God, the crispy boxing from Slink.
Yeah, and that's this is what I was saying, is that Viper does not want to stick in the pocket and stay in that boxing range for too long with Connor. This is not looking good for Viper.
Oh man, that nose is busted up pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he wasn't able to get that space and get those leg kicks off, quickly enough. Despite it being only halfway through round 2, just wasn't able to do enough damage in the first round, and it's really left Viper having to come back from a lot now. Oh, and another big shot hurts Viper. Didn't drop him yet. Goes for the flying knee, but no success.
Yeah, Slink's doing a good job. He's just picking him apart, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just picking this man apart right now, and Viper is literally holding on by literally by a thread. Slink is just doing a good job of just kind of, he's picking him apart. He's not rushing for the KO because he knows that is there. And I think that's what a lot of people tend to do sometimes, is that when you're kind of chasing the knockout and then you overcommit and then you just get caught with something just insane. You were winning the fight and just one wrong move, man.
And these guys are making it a strictly kickboxing fight. Oh, big whiffs there from Viper. Trying to find anything and getting knocked down again. Not looking good for him. Another flying knee attempt, finding no success and getting knocked down again. The body shot's hurting him. He's flat-footed now, Pudgy. I mean, this is,
Oh my God! He got him on the way down. Oh, that was disrespectful.
No, frankly, it was merciful. Anything longer would have been disrespectful. There was nothing Viper could do, unfortunately, to really fight back at that point. So it was time to end the fight.
That's kind of crazy because it kind of didn't really hit him.
Yeah, that's how UFC is sometimes. That's.
But either way though. I mean, just in passing that knocked him out. to really seal the deal. But
yeah, I mean, I guess that part is disrespectful. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
But man, good job to Slink, man. He put on a masterclass against Viper, man. But Viper would be all right, man. Win, lose, or draw, man. I mean, Viper is, he's a great competitor, man. There's nothing that you could take away from that, man. But it just tonight wasn't his night. But he'll be back.
Yeah, no, 100%. So I mean, congratulations to Slink. He did a great job tonight. Much to what Pudgy says, very much. Someone who put on quite a bit of a boxing clinic, a boxing master class. Did it almost near flawlessly. So congratulations to him. Did very well. Shout out to everyone who is joining us tonight. If you guys are joining us for the first time and you would like to support Total Conflict, you can do that by subscribing to the channel for $5.99 a month. Or with an Amazon Prime subscription that comes free with your Amazon Prime. If none of those options work out for you, then it is possible that someone might gift you a sub. That happens actually really frequently. So stick around. But with that said, we do have something on my lip. We do have another fight coming up. We have K1 Bum versus Severin. I'm very much looking forward to this fight. Shout out to everyone who is joining us on our other platforms such as YouTube and otherwise. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, everyone who's spending their Sunday afternoon with us. Let's go ahead and get into this next fight. The predictions will be going up here in just a moment, so get your points ready, where you will be able to use them to bet on this next fight.
Yeah, so it looks like Bum is going with the Carla Esparza pick. And it looks you don't really see that you don't really see this pick too often. She was a main pick in UFC 4 for me, and that's Severin going with the Angie Hill pick. Not a lot of people use her. I feel like she's very underrated in this game. Just the boxing is in her is her mocap. That's her physical mocap. So it's like just kind of like very flowy, very nice. I've always kind of appreciated that about using Angie Hill, but kind of leaves a little bit of a do over though, because she does not have that short hair anymore. But but all good here.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Round one. A little less than a minute into this fight already, and we do want to remind people with Bum's clinch there that there is a 3 clinch per round rule. So please keep that in mind. That as the competitors go throughout the night, that if any clinches are made after 3 have already been made successful in a round, it could put a competitor up for disqualification for that fight. So please keep that in mind. 3:20 on the clock in this first round now, and we've had some clinch grappling already a lot throughout this fight.
Yeah. Just kind of like doing a good job of just kind of feeling each other out for a little bit, Trying to measure some distance there. That was a nice left hand that landed for Severin. Bum's doing a good job of kind of circling to the lead side of Severin, but has to be very careful as he landed that body kick.
Yeah.
I think Angie Hill also has a switch kick, if I'm not mistaken. I think she does.
I feel like you're right, but for some reason that normal body that switch body kick is not UFC 4's switch body kick.
It's different, yeah.
It worked way better in UFC 4. I don't know what happened. It worked way worse at the launch of UFC 5. It works better now, but it's still not great. Not 100% sure what happened, but Severin's still doing well throughout this fight, distancing and pacing himself well. With the Angela Hill pick, Severin is a Colombian player coming into this fight representing the Latin community, and so far representing well. With his distancing and his management of strikes, he does have to be careful about these combos that are starting to come in from Bum now.
Yeah, that was a nice straight that landed there. And I think this is this Severin's TC debut? I can't recall if I've ever seen this person here.
If it's a different Severin, possibly. We might have to wait until Verse can show up in the Twitch chat and let us know. Verse might know better than I would.
Gotcha.
Because you never know sometimes, people, the way they change names, or sometimes we have new guys that come into the community. So we did have one guy that went by the name of Severin for a while, and then I think he just got busy or something happened, and he kind of disappeared for a while. So I don't know if this is him or if it's somebody else. I'm not sure.
Gotcha. But either way, it looks like they're putting on the show either way.
Verstyles in chat saying same Severin, just different names. So yeah, so this is the old Yukio Severin that used to fight here at TC during TC Total Conflict MMA Season 1. Yukio Severin was a much more proactive competitor.
Gotcha. I think I may recall that then. Okay. Yeah, man. Anytime that people were just changing their names, man, it's just like you don't know, but it is the same person. So, all right,
Yeah.
thank you, Verse. I appreciate it. But it looks like Bum tried to go for that takedown and it did not land it.
Yeah, still lots of time to work for both guys. It looks like both are looking to take a patient approach. Bum doing what he can to have to work with the cards that he's dealt. Having the fighter with the shorter arms having to close that space a little bit more desperately. So just 3 minutes on the clock now in this second round. No takedowns have been successful yet. Tries to go for the block hook and it's avoided.
Nice combinations there that just land in there for Severn. Nice 1-2. Kind of like he did he's like a jab, lead hook, and then he would come with like a straight or like an uppercut right after.
Mm.
Ooh, good. Yeah, good takedown defense there. Closes
Yeah,
up against the cage.
I believe that's three takedowns attempted there from Bum and Severn denied all three of them, but Severn was able to drag Bum down to the ground himself. So now Severn finds himself on top in half guard. A minute 30 on the clock in the second round. There's still plenty of time to move to mount and do some damage. Looks to posture up, but is reversed very quickly there from Bum.
Mm-hmm. And now looks like Bum has a really good position now. Going for the rear naked choke.
Oh wow, committed to it almost immediately, but avoided it. Did Severn very well done. Wow, wow. Severn was able to get the back take from half guard and then back to his feet. Only a couple seconds left in this round. They'll still have a whole nother round ahead of them. One of them, frankly, Pudgy, I don't know who, but one of them is going to have to start to, turn things up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, from what it looks like, I mean, honestly, I'd probably give that one to Severin. I mean, he was really piecing up his opponent. I mean, there's a nasty cut on the right hand side of her face right now. So I mean, I think right now that like Severin is just he's he's doing a really good job of just staying composed. He's not overcommitting.
Hmm.
Bum definitely had a little bit of moments in there in that round as well, but I think right now he's probably down on the scorecards, probably 2-zip.
You're feeling two zip. Okay, all right. I definitely feel like Bum lost the second round for sure, 100%. Yeah. So shout out to Boiler joining us in the Twitch chat. If you guys don't know, you're gonna know. The man is over at the at one of the best leagues on the scene. Frankly, the best league on the scene, ESFL, which they will be having a card later on today. We will be rating them as soon as our card is over. So please stick around. And you will be seeing Boiler probably on screen shortly after this. So
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, big boiler in the chat, man. Type some B's in the chat for boiler, man, because we love that, man. Always making things work over there at the SFL, man. Appreciate you guys.
Bum is finding himself on top with Severn's back. Severn's able to get back to his feet, though. Is he going to be able to keep himself from getting dragged down? No, he's not. Bum doing well to keep control of the back of his opponent. He's postured up with flattened back issues for Severn. This is not looking good. Keeps himself from getting flattened again. Well done from Severn in a big discrepancy between stamina for both fighters.
Mm-mm.
Both guys still remaining patient as the time clicks down. Bumps gets back to his. Why am I adding extra S's onto everything? Both fighters back to their feet, and ooh, Severin taking a nice little combo there through the block.
Yeah, that was a nice little piece that came there from Bum. I mean, I would probably say Bum probably has won this round just based off of like the ground control time, but I don't know if that's enough to secure this, to secure the fight.
Yeah,
I think overall, I think Severin has just been very like more cleaner with the boxing and everything like that. So I don't know, man. You never know, man. Sometimes you can't always trust the judges, but it looks like they gave it to Severin. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations to Severin. He is walking away with the victory. So, whoops, sorry for all that in your ear. Yeah, if you guys voted on Severin, you're walking away with a good amount of points. Looks like about 9,000 points are being awarded to those who bet. So congratulations to those who bet, and congratulations to Severin. Very much looking forward to seeing him return to the competition and to our Total Conflict Octagon shortly. But with that said, let's go ahead and move things on over to our next prelim fight. We have Zay, I believe, Zay versus Jade Alive.
Yep, it looks like, yeah, you got that right. James the Live, okay.
Yeah,
looks
but
like this.
Hold on, hold on. I think I'm hearing myself on it. Hold on. Nope, not on his stream, on somewhere else. Okay, all right. What is happening here? Okay, I think I know. I think I actually know what's happening. Nope, that's not. Nope, I have no idea what's happening. Why didn't you guys tell me this? Usually chat is really good about being like, hey, we can hear something wrong.
Maybe they can't hear it. Maybe it's just you, Baron. Maybe you're just losing your mind over these crazy ass fights that we've been witnessing.
Brother, I don't know what's happening. Well, either way, we're gonna go about it like nothing is happening. Like I said, these guys are already lined up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and push things on over to them. Hopefully, I don't continue to have any more hallucinations. It was bizarre.
It's all good, man. We're here to keep you sane, bro. James the Live.
I know people can kind of hear it on my mic because I turned my volume up. I'll adjust that later. I can't do anything about it now. All right, well, here we go. Predictions are up for James the Live versus Reflex, also known as Zay. This is a fight that we saw pretty commonly over TC MMA 16 between Jorge Masvidal and Conor McGregor at lightweight.
Yeah, it seems like for some reason, like Jorge Masvidal was like the underdog to use for some reason. I mean, a lot of people were having really good success with using him. So, and we kind of encourage that to also use, other fighters that you usually don't really use. Mm-hmm. It kind of just brings more excitement. This is something that, I think a lot of people probably maybe wanted to see in real life, but this never happened. Oh man. And maybe for good reason, Baron.
My goodness, Reflex hurts James real bad there. James almost standing in place, albeit stoically, and just taking the shots. Look, just dancing in place, demanding that his, Reflex comes to him. What is happening here? You don't got to stand in place, my brother. You just got to fire back.
Oh, man.
That was a nice uppercut there from James.
Yeah, I mean, James is doing a good job of just kind of, even though that yes, he got really hurt. I think he's kind of like he's on the side where he's like, okay, well, I'll you know, I'll scale back and see what I can do because he does. I think he doesn't. He's a little bit on the shorter range. I think that Connor has longer reach advantage or something like that. But I mean, Jorge Masvidal, he has power too, man. He was knocking motherfuckers out back in the backyard scene in the in the basically in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
So I mean, he has plenty of experience, man. I mean, I know that power is like just something else.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's one of the reasons why Jorge Masvidal is picked as a meta pick if you're restricted to 4-star fighters, which is a rule here at Total Conflict MMA. For prelim matches are using 4-star fighters or below. No 4.5-star fighters are allowed until you reach the main card. So that's why you're seeing different picks throughout these cards. That's why we saw Kimbo start off Friday's card, I think it was. So it makes for good fights, but in terms of 4-star picks, Jorge Masvidal seems to be the meta pick. So if it's not Conor McGregor, it's got to be somebody that can, stand up to Conor McGregor, and Jorge Masvidal seems to fit that bill.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I know I'm keeping you guys from that, but there we go. All right, sorry. I had to just adjust this a little bit. My bad. There we go. There we go. All right, all much better now. All right, well, here we go. Round 2. Already coming out strong is Reflex.
Yeah, that was a nice uppercut that landed there for James.
Keep working that jab.
The Reflex is just doing a really good job of just kind of like landing right there on that block, man. I mean, it's just kind of like almost like, like two jabs, man, and your block is already gone. It feels like sometimes. Look at that! Oh my God, the good body work that's coming up from Reflex.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, the stiff jabs, man. Oh, that was a nice sidestep there from James. Has Reflex hurt, man?
Yeah, and you can only do that that hook kick into that side body kick so many times before a even remotely good player is going to catch onto it and go, oh, I can just step away from this, and then it leads you into a terrible position. So Reflex still coming forward though, still applying the pressure, still feeling like he's in control of this fight, which I don't see an argument for.
Yeah, I mean, Reflex is still, he's still in this fight. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I meant to say James is still in this fight.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Reflex's name. Sorry about that. But James is still in this fight. I mean, he just has to be really careful because he's getting pieced up, and now he's cut really bad.
Yeah.
So I think Reflex is going to start kind of, targeting on that, but he may not have to. That was a nasty uppercut that landed. Hooks are landed galore there, Baron.
Yeah, and I don't know if you caught that, but in the middle of those hooks, he feinted low, and he just kept landing up high. It was really fun to see him faint low like that. Oh, gets caught by an uppercut through a little bit of the recklessness, though. Still just a minute left in this second round. Nice counter shot there from Reflex to the body. Really draining away at James's stamina. Now drops him. 40 seconds left. James is looking almost a little, discouraged out there at this point, Pudgy.
Yeah. I think right now, I think that James just needs to. He has to recuperate for the third round. I mean, that eye is looking really, really nasty. To be quite honest with you, man, I wouldn't be surprised if the doctor would try to come in and try to stop this fight.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting bad. So I mean, maybe he might just have to, like, play on the outside a little bit, use some calf kicks, maybe make him uncomfortable. I don't know, man. He's just getting dropped. You're gonna have to see something.
What I think he needs to do is, instead of going long and getting distance, I think he needs to get close. I think he needs to wrestle. He needs to start wrestling. I think he needs to get the fight as close as possible to reduce the likelihood of the fight being broken up and having the doctor come in and stop the fight, because I've been watching that cut since the beginning of the second round, and it's been looking bad. And now Reflex is tagging it because he's well aware of it. I mean, that cut is in the deep red.
Yeah, he really just hit him with like another hook, and it split right back open.
It split right open.
Yeah. Oh my God, James is just getting tagged up.
Yeah, so I think clinching and some wrestling would do James a lot of good. But what he's doing now is not ideal. And if for whatever reason Reflex decided to not engage, hit him with a quick, body kick to, a side body kick, create some distance, and then back up, this fight's done. It's over.
Yeah.
Hands higher.
Yeah. I mean, either way, man. I mean, either if the doctors is not going to stop this, the Reflex is going to have to stop this. I mean, something has to happen. But I'm not counting James out, man, because again, it just takes one good shot, whether it's a flying knee, front kick, an uppercut, you duck into it. I mean, it could be lights out, but doctor coming in to take a look at it.
Now, the likelihood of him stomping it right away is not high, but I have seen it. He's not going to do it.
All right, he's telling Herbie, like, listen, you got to protect this shit.
Yeah. Herb Dean gets his ass chewed out, so now he's got to go chew out his fighter. It's a trickle down effect, just like in capitalism.
Yeah, he's just like, don't make me stop this fight.
Get those hands going now.
Oh man,
just blistering open that eye even further as Reflex gets nailed by an uppercut, and just like you said, Pudgy, any one shot can take someone out.
Keep moving. Don't give up.
man, that right eye, man, it's not looking good, man. Looks like somebody just hit him with a ketchup sandwich. Oh man, head health is abysmal.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The doctor's seen enough, man. This is it.
That's
the doctor's seen enough. Yeah, the doctor, yeah.
Oh, look, I've seen enough, dude. That's it. That's absolutely madness that they even let it go on that long. His eye is barely hanging off the skin.
Jeez.
Wow. Well, congratulations to Reflex. He walks away with a doctor stoppage victory.
Yeah. Don't really see that too often here at Total Conflict.
No, you don't.
But man, something else, man.
Crazy. Well, yeah, congratulations to Reflex. That was a great fight. Shout out to everyone watching right now who's enjoying the show. Shout out to Josh Brown 711 for the follow. Oh, Pacific Nath. I'm guessing who gave us the follow. Chatter who just hit us with the follow. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. If you guys want to get involved You can do that
He
by getting into the Discord and signing up. Just not this week because we're taking a week off.
I think it's, we're just gonna call him BMO because I can't pronounce what his first part of that name is. But shout out to BMO.
BMO, yeah, there we go.
We're just gonna call him BMO.
That's
all right, man. But man, what a crazy performance there from Reflex, man.
Yeah, that was very good from him. Yeah, looking forward to seeing more from him in the future. I believe that we were supposed to see him. I don't think we did, but I believe that we were supposed to see him during the Regicide Invitational, and unfortunately, we did not get that opportunity. So he is, he's been able to grace us with some performances here tonight, and looking forward to seeing more of him in the future. With that said, we have one more prelim fight for you guys tonight. We have Oath the Dex versus K1 What You Doing Fee. I love that guy's name. I don't know why. You know what else I love about his name, Pudgy? He doesn't ever change it. It's always the same name.
Yeah.
I love it. I love when guys don't change their names.
What you doing, Fee?
I've asked him. I was like, what does the WYD stand for? He goes, it stands for what you're saying it stands for. He was like, it stands for what you're doing. I'm like, no way, dude.
Gotta find some simplicity when it comes to creativity, man.
Yeah, I love it. Well, what you doing, Fee, is looking to use the Conor McGregor, and Joe Goldberg, also known as Oath the Dex, is looking to use the Carlos Pratas pick. Predictions are up. I'll go ahead and make those predictions now with your channel points that you earned through watching, and we'll see who in chat can make the best ones.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
Is there...
It's like, is it like dim?
Right? Is it just me? I thought it was just me. What is happening?
It is a little bit on the dim side from what I can tell, but it's interesting though.
It looks like they're playing like from the perspective of the start menu. Like when you hit start.
Yeah.
This is like really distracting. I'm gonna try not to get too distracted by this. Joe Goldberg landing a nice lead hook there. A lot of these strikes I've noticed so far, Pudgy, is they're coming from, you know, these lateral movements from Joe Goldberg.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he has the, you know, the reach advantage, man. He just looks huge for this weight class. I mean, he can just really just use like side kicks or like body teeps to really keep him at bay. Because I mean, you don't want Conor McGregor to get really close to you at all, because he will put your lights out. I mean, we just seen a masterclass of what just happened in the last match. So it feels like whatever version of Conor that you use, man, it's going to be a masterclass.
Yeah, and you do have to be careful with someone who can, you know, who's capable of using that Conor in a patient and diligent way, which Fee is capable of doing, and he's displaying it today. He's already found a lot of success with these, you know, these sidestep counters, you know, avoiding big shots and countering back with one of his own. Gets hit with a little uppercut there. But nothing too precarious for him. Nice straight left there from Fee.
Yeah, that was a nice body uppercut there for Joe Goldberg. I mean, he is inflicting a little bit of damage there on Fee, but I don't think that's really phasing him. Ooh, that was sneaky. That was nice. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think he's doing a really good job of just kind of staying, you know, composed. I would say maybe I would like to see some calf kicks come from McGregor as well. You know, try to slow down a little bit of that footwork, but you never know.
You know, couple seconds left in this first round. Not 100% sure who decided not to pay the light bill. Would have been extra helpful. Hopefully that can be resolved for the rest of the card as we get into the main card. But yeah, you know, good fight so far. Both guys finding success. I would say that Fee is probably walking away from that round as the winner of that round. You know, being 1-0. But we'll see what happens as we get into the second round. I see some people in chat complaining about not having audio, and I see others saying that they do have audio. There is a possibility where that person could be watching the stream without audio. It's possible. Like you can find it in the settings, so maybe let them know.
Maybe you just have to refresh your screens. Oh man, but you don't want to refresh it right now because Fee just got knocked down.
Those big shots being landed from Joe Goldberg. You know, the Carlos Pradas pick is a powerful one too. Like, he's a strong 4-star pick at welterweight, so. I feel like I hear basketball. I feel like I hear a basketball game. I swear I just heard like a basketball horn. Nobody else hears that? Nobody else hears like squeaking shoes on it. Bro.
Oh man, I was about to say Baron's over here tripping unicorns chat.
See, Ian says he hears it. I don't know. I know I'm not bugging, but I can hear 2K in the background. See? I told you. What is that? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out because it's really bugging me.
Trying to find out that it's Baron. It's Baron all along.
I mean, it's me because I'm the streamer, right? But I don't know what it is. Brother. It's so distracting every time I hear it. Dude, that's so funny. I'm sorry. 1:30 on the clock in the second round. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to commentate it because people hear it.
Bro, what the fuck is going on here? Somebody's playing 2K in the background. Oh man.
Big shots being landed on Joe Goldberg. Fee finding his man hurt. Oh, and this is not looking good. He was up against the fence there for a moment. Someone's got to tell the Lakers that their time is not right now.
It's not looking too good here for Joe Goldberg for the second round, man. He's getting busted up bad. Ooh.
Dude, I'm sorry. I gotta figure out what the fuck this is, dude. Like, dude. Oh, Reflex. Oh my god. God damn it.
See, I told you it was fucking Baron. He never closed out of the other channel.
God damn it. All right, well, we still haven't fixed the fucking lights in the building yet, but here we go. 4:35 on the clock in this third round. The stream is finally back into a functioning order. Golly.
Oh, that's funny.
Absolute madness. I heard it too, but I lost it when I saw J-Dime go. I heard the shot clock.
It's like, I know what that sound is. Oh man, shout out to Toxic 2 Faded in the building.
Shout out to Toxic 2 Faded. Oh!
Oh, That's insane. That was a nice slip uppercut for that. Oh man, look how clean this was.
Oh my god. Oh my
Slip uppercut.
goodness. The way his
Wow.
head snaps back, Pudgy.
Slip uppercut. Bow.
Whoo. Wow.
It's
Holy
insane.
shit. Well, congratulations to Joe Goldberg in the midst of a basketball game finds himself a absolutely delicious knockout.
Yeah, that's really that's a candidate for knockout of the night right there.
100%, 100%. All right, y'all. Well, listen, that is our last prelim fight. We are going to be going into our main card here in just a moment. We are going to take a short little break, and we will be right back in probably 120 seconds. Like, give us 2 minutes. We will be right back. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get back into things. There we go. Our main card is already lined up and ready to go, so I'm not gonna have you guys wait any longer. I just had to recompose myself after after seeing the buzzer beater knockout. But let's go ahead and get into our next fight. Excuse me, we have Dat Ryan versus Iconic Caden. These guys are already lobbied up and ready to go, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and push things on over to them. We have a Carlos Pradas pick, despite being having the 4.5-star fighters available to him. Dat Ryan is still going with a 4-star Carlos Pradas, and Iconic Caden is going with a very powerful Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, this really should be a really interesting matchup. I mean, you kind of just have that classic striker versus grappler wrestler situation here, but I mean Usman can stand and bang with it if he wants to. Just not sure if that's going to be too much of in his favor.
We gotta have what do you call it? In-game commentary. We do want to remind competitors for Total Conflict that we do appreciate when you turn the in-game commentary off. You know, here at Total Conflict, we do like to provide commentary, live commentary, so we'd appreciate it if that could be turned off. We don't expect you to do it in the middle of a match, but if you could do it prior, that would be helpful. But anyway, 3:47 on the clock, and Dat Ryan is doing very well, keeping distance and landing strikes. Excellent overhand there.
Yeah, some nice uppercuts there that are landing for Ryan.
Ooh. Oh. Oh my
Nice.
goodness. Oh, the power of Kamaru Usman is being showed via iconic
man.
Caden, looking to finish this fight. Not able to do it.
Man, he already has over 3 minutes to work, man. That was a nice knockdown. Oh man. Yeah. Right now, Ryan has to be really, really careful. I think throwing that head kick was probably a big mistake. He's lucky he didn't get finished.
He's very lucky that he didn't get finished. I'm very surprised that Iconic Caden decided to stand back up despite being in such a dominant position in the fight. I mean, not that much momentum has been pulled from his way, but the whole fight was in his momentum at that point. Still able to tag his man is Iconic Caden, but this is giving Dat Ryan much more capabilities now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he will be able to stay composed and really recover in in these next couple of rounds here. And shout out to King Jon Snow for the 200 biddies. Appreciate you, family.
And shout out to King Jon Snow. Always a tremendous supporter here at Total Conflict. Okay, pulled a lead hook there. Did Dat Ryan could have had Iconic Caden really hurting there.
Ooh, nice. That was a nice front kick that landed there for Ryan.
Oh,
Nice.
you see that, Pudgy? That was a beautiful step, stepping around the teep to get that counter shot.
Yeah, man. I mean, probably would still give it to. I probably would still give it to Caden, but I mean, just kind of getting that other rock, maybe it made that round a little more closer than what it was before. So I mean, probably still would give it to Caden. Maybe it could give it 10-9. Don't know if the judges would give that 10-8. I don't know.
Shout out to WhimperingIann starting off a hype train with the gifted sub, and so does Dat Ryan with a big rock, trying to come back from that first round.
Takedown defense there for that, Ryan. Yeah, looks like he's not running away from the danger.
Oh, big flying knee.
Ooh, that was a nice lead hook to a body straight there that landed there for Ryan. Really clean.
Oh my goodness, both guys looking to stand in the pocket and just deliver damage to each other, but both being defensively very smart. Oh, beautiful shots being delivered from Dat Ryan. Excellent.
Nice.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Yeah, I'm still completely stunned that Iconic Caden has not really returned this fight to the ground. I mean, there's been very little clinch attempts. You know, I mean, I do appreciate that a lot of our competitors do keep 3 clinch attempts per round as part of something that's in their mind, so they don't overdo it. But this is not looking good now.
Yeah, it's like both of these guys are literally trading head kick for head kick. You don't see that all the time, but wow, good level change there for Iconic Caden.
Yeah, much better position now for Iconic Caden, and he chooses to get back up. This is crazy. In an effort to keep himself from being backed up against the fence, he chooses to stand back up. There's not much time on the clock now with a minute left in the second round. He's going to have another round ahead of him to work, but he's not going to have much to work with. Nice trip. He's able to follow his opponent down, starts to deliver some shots. Nice movement from Caden, now moving into side control. Very quickly does he do this.
Ooh, good denial there.
That was an excellent denial. That was and that's potentially a huge boost in confidence that teaches Iconic Caden that he can prevent, you know, prevent Dat Ryan from getting up from that position.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I mean, hey, man, we still got that hype train up and going for right now, man. Get some biddies in there, throw some subs in there so we can kind of get this keep going.
Yeah, it'd be very helpful. WhimperingIann is finding himself on the community sub leaderboard in 3rd place. But it'd be very interesting to see anybody else overtake him, even with a quick 5 subs that would knock him out, which would be hilarious. Unfortunate, but funny. 4:15 on the clock in the 3rd round. Is able to avoid a big kick before he goes for the takedown. Is Iconic Caden.
Nice uppercut that landed there for Ryan.
Oh,
nice spinning heel kick.
But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like
both guys trading body shots there. The fight has really slowed down now in this 3rd round. Not that it had a tremendously quick pace, but you can tell it's slowed.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
hands up, chin down.
That Ryan's being pressed up against that fence by a tired Iconic Caden. Getting hurt by an Iconic Caden. Might be finished by an Iconic Caden, but not quite yet. 2 minutes still left in this round. Both guys are flat-footed. Both guys are hurt. Both guys on the brink of defeat.
I mean, right now, I think it's kind of going in Caden's favor right now, man. I mean, he's still looking a little bit of the fresher fighter. You know, Dat Ryan, even though that he has been, you know, getting some damage off as well. The stamina, though, man, is really playing a big part.
Oh, man, those knees are so...
Oh, that was a nice elbow there that landed there for Dat Ryan. Oh, yeah, this would kind of go for anybody.
Yeah, you can't count Dat Ryan out just because he's a little tired. Oh my goodness. Oh, all the effort and work that he has put into the body has led to this point.
Wow. And what a fight. Man, that kind of looked like a kick to the nuts at the very end of that.
Wow, and that's it. Before we even get to see the animation play out, the cinematic, we see from our friend there, Dat Ryan is walking away with the victory. So congratulations to him. a hard fought battle between both guys. Frankly, fight of the night potential there, and that is the fight. It's fights like that that set up a main card. So that is your first card on, or excuse me, first fight on the main card, and we'll be looking to move on to the next one here in just a moment. Pudgy, what are your thoughts on that fight there?
That was a back and forth match, man. I mean, I don't know what Caden's talking about. He said that he felt like shit, but then again, I wasn't in that octagon, so I can't really tell you. It's just from my view as as a spectator and as a commentator, I think that fight went very, very well. I think that he did. To be quite honest with you, I really thought that he was going to walk away with the win. You never know, because despite of what you see on those scorecards, man, we have seen some very questionable decisions here at TC MMA. But personally, man, I thought that he was kind of up until he wasn't. So
yeah.
I think that if for some reason if Iconic Caden didn't get knocked down, then I think he would have won that match personally.
Yeah.
But you never know, man. You can't trust the judges.
You can't trust the judges. Yeah, it is always hard to tell. But we got the decision that we got, and now we move on. We move on to a very exciting fight here tonight, Pudgy. Vuk versus Strictly Business, also known as Mr. Linus. Very much looking forward to this fight. If you are not looking forward to this fight, you need to ask yourself, what is wrong with you? Where have I gone wrong? Who am I?
It's all good, man.
Is this even my beautiful wife?
Is this my beautiful wife?
Most people have no idea what song, what I'm referencing. They're way too young.
I'm sorry, Baron, but I don't know what you're referencing either. I was just copying you down.
It's a song. It's a song. You guys are killing me. All right, well, here we go. Very first round. My Twitch is broken. There we go. Vuk has a lot of supporters in the chat. Vuk coming into this fight with the Leon Edwards pick, and Lena's coming in with the Buckley pick, the Yokan. Is that how you say it? Yokan?
No, Joaquin Buckley.
Yokan. I'm gonna call him Yokan.
What did you call him?
Now he's Yokan. Hey, shout out to everyone who has hit us with some follows today. We have now a perfect 333 followers on Twitch here, so that's fantastic. We greatly appreciate it. Almost 130 subs on Twitch. Oh my goodness, Legacy is hitting us with a tremendous amount of subs, boosting us way over 126 with a 25 gifted community subs. If you just got hit with one, you need to reach out to that man and say thank you, because Legacy is looking to support TC in a major way. Thank you very much, Legacy. Holy hell.
Dude, how many was that?
25 he just hit us with. 25 community subs.
Whoa. Now, Legacy. Now, hold on. I got a question. Where the hell were you 5 minutes ago when we needed this damn hype train, dog?
Yeah, right.
Where was this? Why do people want to give all these crazy amounts of subs, even though we appreciate it, after the damn hype train?
It's so funny. But you know what? Hey, listen, we appreciate it nonetheless. He says I was playing COD. I was playing Call of Duty. It's so funny.
Damn.
It's okay, Legacy. We don't hold it against you. I hope the rest of your Call of Duty games are successful today, because you're an absolute mensch.
Yeah, he literally just surpassed Slay Slinger. He literally just surpassed him by one.
Yeah, which is crazy, because Slay was supposed to be like the biggest whale in the community, and now Legacy just came in and just dumped real quick. So It's fantastic. We love it. Nice counter shot there from Linus. I have such a hard time calling him Linus. I always want to call him Strictly Business.
Call him Mr. Strictly or Mr. Strictly Linus.
I might have to call him
Business.
Mr. Strictly. Yeah, I might have to be the compromise. Vuk is showing off his well-known lateral movement with his strikes. It was one of the very first things that I noticed about Vuk when I first started getting into the community. He does it very, very well.
That's a nice little step back there for Vuk.
Vuk looking very good in competition currently. You know, we hadn't seen him for a little while after the end of season 1, so you know, always looking to see Vuk compete again under the Total Conflict lights, if you will.
Touch of the gloves for the start of round number 2 here. Looks like Strictly Business is getting strictly back to it.
Nice shots being landed there from Vuk. He's so deceptive because he gives you that feeling where, you know, he's gonna step, or he's just gonna simply move, or he's gonna plant his feet. It's so hard. You know, he has such an interesting way of fighting. Frankly, like, he's very good at what he does, and he has, like, it seems like for every situation he has like 2 or 3 responses that he has just always going in a random number generator in his head. So it's like you see him do the same things, but they're never in enough succession where his opponent can really catch a grip on it.
Right.
Oh my god. But Strictly Business is looking to make me a liar. Oh my goodness, Vuk responding in a big way.
See, that's what Strictly did. Strictly did a horrible move by overcommitting there. I think that he wanted to try to get that knockdown and overcommitted and got hit with an elbow from hell.
Yeah, that elbow hurt him in a massive way.
Yeah.
A lot of patience being used here, going for the back take. He's able to get it.
Yep, a little less than 2 minutes to continue to keep working here.
Yeah, Vuk is able to remain on top and move back into a sprawled position. Linus looking to move the fight closer to a position where he can move to crawl up the fence, but Vuk is going to stand back to his feet, not allow that to happen.
Right back into the center of the cage there.
Nice angle cutting from Vuk. Oh my goodness, not able to get away from that one from Linus.
Oh man, that overhand landed perfect.
Only a couple seconds removed from closing out the second round. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Wow. Vuk is just I mean, when he's like a king cobra, man. When he strikes, he's lethal.
What a round that was. Very high pace between both of these guys.
Yeah, excellent fight so far. Very high level fight between these guys. You know, both guys are extremely high-level competitors on the competitive scene, so it's an absolute treat to be able to not only watch them, but, you know, for guys like us, Pudgy, to be able to commentate them as well. Oh, nice
Yep,
strikes
sure.
being landed there from Mr. Linus.
Ooh, nice trip there. That was a nice late denial there from Vote.
Vicious responses from Vuk.
I mean, Strictly Business is doing a good job of just still staying in this fight. I feel like he would need to be a little more aggressive personally, but I think he's doing a good job of just kind of just hanging in there. Nice strip there.
Oh, Vuk landing some serious elbows from side control before Strictly is able to roll over. Vuk getting his back again, though. This is a very similar position from what we saw in the second round. Oh my goodness, Strictly looks to get Vuk's back, and he's able to get it. Fascinating. Great work being done from both guys. Linus finding himself on bottom, looks to sweep, not able to do it. Vuk postured up only for a moment, not able to rain down any damage. A minute 15 on the clock in this third round. Not much time left before the end of this fight.
Ooh. Gets in the stack guard, goes right into side control. A nasty crucifix. The final 10 seconds there, Baron.
And they're just gonna whoa, who did that guy Don Severn fight? What was it? Don Severn? Don Fry. What was it? Don Severn. Don Fry. Who was that guy that Don Fry fought in Pride when they both had each other in the single collar and they were just beating the hell out of each other? That was
Yeah.
what that moment was. That's what that moment was.
Well, I mean, if they were both standing up, just throwing hella elbows.
Yeah.
We've seen it, but on the ground though. This is kind of looking like it's going in Vuk's favor.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be going to Vuk. Chatters are preying on Vuk's demise, but it's not gonna be tonight. Vuk is walking away with the victory. So congratulations to K1 Vuk. An excellent show.
Faux show, man. Faux show. What a performance from both of those guys, man. It was very back and forth, but hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, Strictly Business, you already know the deal, man. He'll be back better than ever. And but gotta give it to Vuk, man. It's been a little bit since we seen him here at TC MMA, but glad to see that he's still around.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like I said, like he it was after the first season he kind of took a step back from competition, but you know that competitive fire dies hard. So he decided to come back in during season 2, and you know, we've always got an open spot for Vuk. So you know, we appreciate him coming in and putting on another classic performance. Up next, though, we do have another exciting match for you. I can tell you here who it's going to be in just a moment. We have Blink versus Stewie. These guys are already lobbied up and ready to go, so let's push things on over to them. We've got a Sean O'Malley and a Frozen now, Umar. Nurmagomedov. I always have a hard time saying that these
Umar.
Dagestani names.
Yep, it's all good. It's Umar Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, see, they're hard, right? It's just not.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a
not
tongue
just me,
twister.
right? Might be a dumb American thing. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. It's just me. I'm gonna say it's just me. But here we go. Very good cards so far tonight, Pudgy. We've had a lot of really excellent fights, and now we have this one ahead of us. Both guys have had a lot of success throughout TC.
It's all good, man, because we're now at our feature fight of the main card, so which is nice. Before we step into the the co-main and the main event here, but you don't want to blink when it comes to to blink here. I mean, I think going with that Sean O'Malley pick really represents the type of striker that you would want to see.
Apologies to everyone at home. I'm gonna start handing out suspensions for you guys with your screwed up audio. You guys are killing me. Some of you have commentary on. Some of you fight on mute. You're killing me. We need to have like a systematical like everyone's on the same page in order to compete here type of thing.
That is all good. But before we dive too much more into this fight here, man, just taking a look around at the arena tonight, man. We got Mr. Fatnator in the building. We got Mr. Ken Moore in the building. I seen Jay Dime earlier, and just wanted to shout out to those guys. And again, shout out to King Jon Snow for the biddies. Shout out to Legacy for the hella gifted subs. Much love to you guys. And yeah, man. If you guys want to, if you guys are new here, good takedown defense there from Umar. If you guys want to, get signed up in the digital violence, man, the Discord is pinned in the chat. Look above and get signed up, man. It's a fun time here, I will say.
100% Pudgy. We do want to remind people that that we are going to be taking a week off after this card. So this time next week there will be no card, but this time next week is when signups for the next card will be coming out. So we're going to take a quick week for Total Conflict. Us and the rest of staff here need a little bit of a break. But just stick around for more violence and more great shows. I see Jody saying, I subscribed for 2 months and no shout out. I don't see. Where'd you subscribe? Where? Not today, you didn't. Not today, you didn't. Thanks. Thanks for subscribing for 2 months, Jody. But it wasn't today.
So yeah, man, I ain't see it. But it's all good, man. It's love either way, Mr. Jody BJJ. Less than a minute to close out this first round here, Baron.
Nice slip hook there from Stewie. You said it at the beginning of this fight, Pudgy, that going by Blink's name, Sneaku, you can't blink when you watch one of Blink's fights, because things can be explosive. Things can happen very quickly for that guy. We have seen where his fights go from bad to worse, where it's his bad goes to his opponent's worse. Like, he will change a fight like that.
Yeah. He has to be kind of careful though, because that his stamina is around about 75%. Even though that it kind of looked like they threw around the same amount of strikes there. I think maybe the significance could go to Stewie's favor. But I would like to see Blink just continue to keep using his outside boxing.
Oh, he's looking to stay on the pocket at the beginning of the second round. He was doing and is doing very well with the outside boxing. He does have to be careful. Oh goodness, nice takedown there from Stewie. I was gonna say he has to be careful of Stewie's, preemptive slipping and the slipping of into those slip hooks that they've landed very well for Stewie tonight. While they're on their feet, so. He does have to be careful about that. Not 100% sure what's happening with the stream, but it's back. It's back. Stewie's got his back now, and trying to flatten him out. Not happening for Blink, though.
Stewie decides to get up from that back mount. But he's hopping the back, though. It looks like he's going to the top mount now. This is where he wants to be.
Let's him roll over again. Interesting.
Yeah, this is where you don't want to be.
And he's not able to flatten him out. He's not able to go for the submission. Like he's trying to exhaust every resource from this position that he can, and it's not finding much success.
Ooh, good denial there from Stewie.
I see chatters are asking what fights have happened so far. This is our second main card fight. So, we've had this is our
There's a third.
This is the third. So yeah, we've had seven fights so far. We've had a lot of fights. So if you are looking to get catch up on this stream when it's over for subscribers, you can watch the VOD immediately. But for people who are not subscribed, you will have to wait until it shows up on YouTube.
Ooh.
Pudgy, forgive me if I'm wrong. He could have gone for the submission there. No, I mean Stewie had more he had stamina when Blink had no stamina.
Maybe he potentially could have.
Okay.
I mean, the way how it kind of looked, it kind of looked like he just wanted to regain more of his stamina. But right now, I mean, it looks about equal. I mean, maybe a little more that goes in Stewie's favor. I think he's still looking a little bit more of the fresher fighter there, but he perhaps he could have. But you never know, man. This game is tricky.
And Blink's able to get back to his feet, lands a nice knee there off the cage.
That was a nasty knee.
If you guys are joining us for the first time, you guys can get involved in the Discord where Total Conflict started. Shout out to Droz for Dictator. Okay, Droz for Dictator, and to Driz for the follows. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for the support. But if you guys are not already in the Discord, go ahead and hop in. The link is, like Pudgy says, posted above in the chat. You can get involved, sign up, get started on these cards. Let's see some good fights, fellas. But 4:32 on the clock in this third round. This is the last round for either guy to really work and make something happen.
Ooh, that was a nice slip there from Blink. Oh, I'm sorry, not from Blink. I'm sorry, Stewie. Oh, but Stewie didn't dodge that there, Baron.
Man, man, this is I would love to know what's going on with this this man's stream. Hard to watch. He does try and go and get the back drag, but just in a late response was able to get out of it. Does Stewie?
Yeah, Stewie's he's looking fantastic out there.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely relentless pressure being put on from Stewie, not really allowing his man to breathe at all.
I feel like that uppercut's about to land something heavy.
That shit was being loaded up from the pits of hell. Oh, whoa.
But it looks like that uppercut landed.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of almost like that meme going around of the dude who's like jumping in the air about to hop in the pool, and he starts at like 7:04 in the morning. And he finally reaches the water at 7:08 in the morning, and it's like, whoa, hold on, you were in the air for like 4 minutes? What the fuck happened? That's exactly what that moment was.
Yeah, Stewie's having a really good moment here. He was able to secure that rock. But this is probably going to be a hard round to really score, because both of these guys really landed some heavy damage. Oh. Blink is trying to secure this win.
He doesn't have too much time left, trying to bait something out of his man. Man, can we just get through this, please?
Ooh.
Interesting. Well, not a lot of fight back from Blink. He was probably feeling like he was going to win that anyway. So congratulations to Blink. He is walking away the victor of that fight. But, whew.
Man,
what did you think? What did you think, Pudgy? I'm gonna reserve my opinion until I hear yours.
I mean, kind of looking at the judges' scorecards right now, I think that they probably scored that pretty correctly. I mean, Blink landed literally 5 stuns, compared to his opponent there. But I mean, I think that was the right call. I mean, I think it was going in his favor.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think it was a bad call. Not at all. Not at all.
I don't think it was a bad call, but you never know, man. And again, can't trust these judges for shit.
Yeah, that's 100%. That's 100%. All right, well, with that said, let's go ahead and get into our co-main event. You guys know what it is. Looks like the prediction results for Blink is up, and the predictions for the co-main is going to be going up here in just a moment. We have Deadpooly versus WhimperingIann. It was almost looking there for a moment prior to the event starting that we weren't going to be able to get one of these guys, but these guys are lobbied up and ready to go, bring the violence, and hopefully the ping is going to be okay, not too terrible. That looks manageable. It doesn't look, crazy. So
I'm over here getting flamed in the comments. They want me to share this cookie.
Oh, bro, I would love a cookie right now. That'd be fantastic. All right, predictions have started. Deadpool and WhimperingIann are going at it very first round. Deadpool coming out with the George St. Pierre. I love to see a unorthodox pick at outside the meta, what we normally see, Pudgy.
Yeah, you don't really see too many St. Peter picks here at TC, but you also don't see too many DDP picks either. So, I mean, I feel like it's definitely a nice little refresher feeling. than just your traditional Adesanya pick or Alex Pereira. You might get an Anderson Silva in there maybe. So it's a nice little refreshing feeling, like you said.
Yeah. It's a good question from me Roof in chat. He asked, "Is this supposed to be 5 rounds or not?" And I did not realize that until me Roof pointed it out in chat. But yes, this is indeed been set to a 3-round fight. I don't know. We might have to wait until Verse can confirm that this is meant to be a 3-round fight. I'm just not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I thought co-mains were 5 rounds, but maybe not.
Yeah, I think there's a choice for those. I mean, unless that is obviously if it's a championship bout, then
Yeah,
obviously
obviously.
that's 5 rounds. But if it's a non-title bout, I agree. I would think that co-main should be 5 rounds, but
Yeah,
I'm sorry that I'm starving the chat. I'm sorry. Those are my birthday cookies from a couple from yesterday. My birthday was last week, or actually, yeah, it was last week. So my girlfriend made me some birthday cookies.
Oh,
So
dude, that's awesome. I have a birthday coming up in a couple months. I might have to get me some birthday cookies.
yeah, man. Oh, show.
That sounds
I'll
really
send.
good.
How about say I'll send something your way.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll take it. All right, well, Deadpooly and WhimperingIann have a little over a minute left in this first round, and looks like they're both planting their feet and standing their ground, looking to get the damage off. Deadpooly now a little bit more with the circular movement. Love to see it.
And there's just something about Deadpool, man. That man's fight IQ is just like it's so elite. He just knows how to frustrate his opponents.
Yeah, 100%. I see that we're getting word from the back that that this is indeed supposed to be 3 rounds, so not to worry. WhimperingIann pushing the pace before getting taken down. See, and this is kind of what I was wondering. I was gonna start to ask, and where's the takedowns from Deadpool? I mean, it says that he had 5 attempted. I don't remember seeing that many. I only remember seeing like 2 or 3 attempts. But now that he's got him, like let's start working off of him. You know what I mean? Like let's start getting some ground. Because Drickus hits way too hard in this game, so he's like actually dangerous. Just want to remind people that we do have the Xbox Championship title fight after this. Round 2 here starting off very quickly between Deadpool and WhimperingIann.
Ooh, that was a nice lead uppercut there from Ian.
Ian finds himself on top, looks to get back into stack full guard, but not able to do it, gets pushed off. Deadpool staying on that bicycle, staying, moving. Defends the takedown. Both guys with supporters in chat. Nice movement there from Deadpool, able to avoid the right hand. Just want to remind people that there is a 3 clinch per round rule, so if you're interested in utilizing the clinch, please do it in a intelligent way, because once you go over 3 clinches, it starts to become subjected to disqualification. So please keep that in mind. Nice sweep there from Deadpool, finds himself on top. Man, both guys going back and forth on the ground. This is becoming a little bit of a more difficult fight on the ground for Deadpool than I thought this was going to be, given the GSP pick.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think right now, I think for Deadpooly, I think he probably has. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Was he about to do his jumping emote?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Uh huh.
I don't know how well that would have went over if he actually would have got that off, because you never know, man. But he's really hurting his man right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not 100%. I know. I mean, he was able to stop it before he jumped off the ground, but I don't know if he'll be able to stop it once he's leapt off the ground. So, yeah, that GSP taunt is not ideal. But you know, Deadpooly is his own guy. Being a commentator, I've had the privilege of being able to talk to the guy a little bit, and he seems smart enough to know that that's it's not ideal. So
He's just having a little bit of fun in the octagon, man.
Yeah.
As he stuns Ian once again. Yeah, that right eye is not looking too good there for Ian.
Yeah, we just want to remind our people at home that the ESFL is going to be putting on a card shortly after this, if they're not yet already, and we'll be rating them as soon as we are done. Oh, they are already live. Well, damn, that's crazy. Well, we will still be rating ESFL as soon as we are done. We still have our main event after this, and then we will raid them immediately. So.
Sneeze right up the middle there.
Mm, 4 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, it looks like 48 strikes has landed there in favor of Deadpool to 29 for Ian.
Another takedown attempt there for Ian, unsuccessful. Finds himself maybe trying to battle back a cut. A little bit of a bobble there. Has to be careful of that. Oh, another big shot being delivered from Deadpooly. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful work being done by Deadpooly. Okay, I don't think it's everybody else's stream anymore. Now I think it's mine. This keeps happening.
It's all good here. I think right now, I think Deadpool is just, he's up on the scorecards. He definitely has landed some devastating strikes there for WhimperingIann. He has a little over 2 minutes to work, but Ian's gonna have to get a finish, man. He's gonna have to do something.
Oh yeah, no, in a big way. He's losing this fight in like I said, in a big way. So he's gonna need to make something, something happen that's going to change the momentum of this fight in the last minute 30, because otherwise, he's gonna be, he's not gonna be walking away with the W, unless the judges see something completely different than what we're watching.
Mm-hmm.
Nice movement there from Ian, avoiding the upcoming strikes, but Deadpool is able to make him pay. Oh! Oh my goodness! A beautiful, beautiful jab to the body, coming up high with the lead hook. You love to see it.
Wow, man. Deadpool, man, he just put on that was a masterclass performance, man.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. Congratulations to Deadpooly on an excellent win. That was absolutely huge. So, gets a big win over a big name, especially against a guy who has been making a bit of a name for himself since getting into TC in WhimperingIann. So, congratulations to Deadpool. Very much deserved that win. With that said, though, we are getting into our last fight, our main event. Your Xbox champion, 5-0, reigning and defending, CleaningTuba, going up against Strqin. These guys are already lobbied up and ready to go. Unfortunately, we don't have keys to victory, but that is okay. We are still here for it, and like I want to remind everyone, as soon as these fights are over, we'll be rating the ESFL, so stick around and we will give you a direct avenue straight to them.
Ready. Do it.
Here we go. Round 1 is starting now, and predictions will be up here in just a moment.
Yeah, and Strqin is literally taking. He's not taking any time to get this thing cracking.
Now, a lot of people have been really questioning CleaningTuba, have not really given him a lot of respect since he's been able to acquire the championship title. But he's already not only acquired it, but defended it once before and looking to do it again against Strqin, who has, for more or less clawed his way to the top in this second season.
Yeah, man, it's not it's definitely not easy. As far as of just going through very tough competitors, man, to get to this, to this high level caliber of just pure strikers, man.
Yeah.
Strqin, he was a reigning defending champion here as well too, and he's looking to make a statement to try to get that belt back. But CleaningTuba, like you said, man, he's been cleaning house for what it appears.
Yeah, he definitely has. Like I said, CleaningTuba is coming into this fight 5-0 against Strqin 7-3. So both guys vigorously competitive, and both guys looking to walk away with a belt tonight. Only one of them can, and it might not be Strqin. CleaningTuba knocks his man down, and he finishes it in round 1.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. You know what's crazy? I looked at it in the comment section, and Fatnader said 2 bums. It kind of looks like to me that you might need to step up in this cage here, Mr. Fatnader. Come on over, man. Come on over. But you got your new Xbox TC MMA champion.
Wow.
Jeez, man. I'm amazed. Wow. Performance of the night instantly goes to Strqin. Instantly.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I forgive me. I'm so shocked. I haven't even switched things over yet. Wow. Yeah, go ahead, Strqin. Let them know. And your new Xbox champion, Strqin, reclaiming his Xbox championship title, making him now a 2-time Xbox champion. Unfortunately, not in the same season, but still, I think that's worth noting. So, yeah,
wow,
fair play, absolute unit that Strqin is, and he is able to reclaim his championship title. Congratulations to him.
Wow, man, that was just so swift. Who said it in the chat? I think Legacy said it best when he said that Volk aura is back.
Yeah.
And it's alive and well.
Yeah, 100%. Well, with that said, everyone, you guys already know what time it is. I said what I said, so we're gonna go ahead and leave you with the card poster. Shout out to Versatile with his with all his help, his matchmaking, his posters, his graphics. Let's go ahead and push things on over to the poster so you guys can take a look at it real quick and appreciate it, because it is worth appreciating. Pudgy, before I do that, do you have anything for the people before we go?
No, man. I think you kind of covered everything, man. I just want to just announce that, hey, thank you guys for always, supporting us every Sunday here at, at Total Conflict, man. We're going to enjoy this little bit of a break. But we do have some stuff cooking up in the season. I got something cooking up here. So I'll be just stay tuned for the announcements here in the later weeks to come. But that's all I got, man.
Yeah, we got some fun stuff coming up. But for right now, ESFL 180 Suave Jamie versus SB Vader is what we're gonna hit you with. For now, we're gonna let you go with the poster. My name's Baron Von Jedi. This was Pudgy. You guys already know what it is. Be real, be good, be real good. We love you. Goodbye.
Peace.